Have you noticed how daily we are confronted with situations that remind us that those we entrust our lives in their hands, they do not really care. Either they are more interested in lining their pockets with riches, or they are just negligent. They do not care one bit about humanity. The recent flooding in Borno State, capital Maiduguri, is a sharp reminder about this reality. So today we're going to be looking at that incident and what some individuals who really care are doing to provide relief. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Jane. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you so much for always being there for us. If you're new here, we urge you to consider subscribing so that together we'll build a family. So today we're looking at the flooding devastation that rocked Maiduguri and Borno State. Borno State, a northeast geopolitical zone of Nigeria, witnessed a very devastating flooding that submerged most of the residential area of that state capital, Maiduguri. Many people lost their lives. Over 1 million were displaced. In addition to the insurgency that has been ravaging the state by the Boko Haram, terrorist group, the state has been hit again by a disaster that could have been averted if people were doing their jobs. If those that vowed to, take care of the state, provide good governance, and all that go with it, if they did their job, if those that should take responsibility actually did that, that disaster would not have happened. The flooding was caused by a collapsed dam in the state. This dam was said to have been corroding, for the past 1 or 2 years, and nobody did anything about it. And when the attention of the state government was, brought to it, they wanted to be seen to be doing something, but they didn't do nothing. Because if they did, the devastation that happened, the loss of lives, the loss of, livelihoods, the displacement of over 1 million people, that wouldn't have happened if the state had done what they promised to do when they asked to be given the mandate of leading that state. Many people have been going to visit the state, paying, condolence visits, and also providing relief to the people of Borno State. One such person that stood out for me is Dr. and Dr. Mrs. Enenche. They did not only provide food and other household items for the displaced people.
Because we love you and we want to thank God for your preservation.
They went ahead to provide medical screening for the people, checking them out and referring those that need referral to hospitals, and also providing medications. That stood out for me, having to do that by themselves. You could see the man of God and his wife literally doing the screening by themselves. You know the amount of diseases that this incident would have, exposed people to: cholera, some other sicknesses. I'm so glad that people like Dr. Paul Enenche and his wife, Dr. Becky Enenche, you know, took time out to visit with their entourage, visit that ravaged state, and provided relief to them: food, household items, and most importantly, they provided health screening and medications to people, which they were conducting by themselves. That really gave me some hope that there's still milk of humanity in some people. That is what Christianity is all about: caring for your neighbor. Him and his wife, they are Christians, they are church leaders. They went there. They didn't ask for only Christians to be, checked out. I mean, but during elections, the government or those that are vying for elections, they will sow seed of discord and try to divide people along religious line, ethnic groups, and all whatnot, just to be given that mandate. What do they do when they get it? I'm yet to see any improvement in anything. If you have seen some, please let us know on the comment section. Despite the fact that the state has been getting its own allocation from ecological funds, but they didn't do nothing about this dam until the recent heavy rains overwhelmed the dam and it couldn't contain the water anymore. The dam collapsed, resulting in the flood, the devastation that we witnessed. I mean, everything on its way were partly submerged. That should not have happened if somebody had done their job. And if you think that is going to be a wake-up call for the government to sit up and do their job, would all the states and the federation learn a lesson from this incident? That I won't be able to tell. People are losing their lives from hunger. The cost of living is so high, and nobody is doing anything about it. So long as those in the government are comfortable, their pockets are full, the populace can as well go to wherever they want to go to, maybe to heaven or to hell. That's not fair. That is not what should be. In this 21st century, that countries are trying hard to step up to improve the lives of their citizenry. What is happening? Nigeria boasts of the largest population in Africa. It has resources that it should be ranking among, advanced countries. Corruption has eaten so deep into the fabric of that nation. Who will call who to order? If those that should call people to order are not themselves, doing what they should be doing, how would they have the moral justification to tell others to be accountable? I mean, that has been the plight of Nigeria just like many other African countries. How long will this continue to, go on? It is a very terrible situation. Nigeria can do better. Those in the government can do better. So that when you look back, you know that you gave it your best. So that posterity will judge you right. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I urge you to please consider doing so. Okay? God bless you as you do. See you on the next video.